Granny Sachs enters today top 3 in all-star voting at second. Every game he's showing why he's one of the game's elite. So 2 down, Granny Sachs digs in now. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Flares it into the outfield. And that is that.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sachs.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down. Sachs steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
Slapped foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Sachs had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
One out, runner at second. Granny Sachs getting ready to hit. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
Buxton should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 4th. Granny Sachs now at the plate.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. High fly ball right field. Carroll has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for
Sachs steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at-bats.
Swing and a miss. Gomez making his 30th appearance of the year. And he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's up.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Sachs with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sachs. Outside low, ball 1. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Marte throws to first in time. Now 2 out. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. This one in the air, center field. Jones settles under it. 1 down. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get out 1 hitter at a time.
Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Sacks played pretty well in this win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Granny Sacks enters. 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. Late with the swing there.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Here's the 0-2. This one in the air right field, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Out front, rip foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Rounder might be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. On to first, double play. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Inside, just missed. Lined into right. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Can't hang on. He scores. It's 5-5. Sacks digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
Sacks digging in, 2 outs and a shot to really swing the tone of this game.
Man, this would be a backbreaker, Boog.
Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. On the ground to the left. They take the force out. That ends the inning. In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. 1 out man at first. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Sacks, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Over to Jazz, there's one. Over to first, but it's offline. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Granny Sacks getting ready to hit. Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fair ball. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3. Out in front and foul to the left side. Tied at 4. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. Sacks digs in, late inning, 2 outs, RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, 1 mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in. Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing. Pop up. Chisholm. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Sacks. With an okay game to the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. High chopper to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sacks. Stepping in, it's late, it's quiet, but here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Ripped on a line. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Robinson on the move. One away. Sacks had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball. First and second, 2 outs. Granny Sacks, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Bryce Terang looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Granny Sacks, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. So 2 down, Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Sacks launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slings to first in time. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Showed a willingness to.
Sacks had a good day at the office. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Sacks steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. Valera should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Sacks. Digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. So 2 down, Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Sacks did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
One down. Granny Sachs, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's just foul. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Perdomo around third. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's in there. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Sachs, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Valera moving under it, and that'll do it. Sachs played pretty well in this win.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Granny Sachs has been a constant. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Granny Sachs, the next to hit. Fouls away the first offering. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Sachs, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. And that one hammered, carrying well. Out of here. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Slice to right. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In comes the run from second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 7-2. So 2 down and into the box for Baltimore. Granny Sacks.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one fouled off. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. But goes to second with it. And they Sacks was a big contributor for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Sacks stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Softly hit to third, but it kicks foul. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Sacks with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Has room, and he makes the catch. This one in the air, center field. Trout should have this one. 2 down. Sacks stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
Out to short. To first. It short hops him, but a nice pick. So a man at first. Granny Sacks now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Sacks extended the hitting streak in this one.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Granny Sacks. Sacks locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
These 2 guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Granny Sacks, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Granny Sacks.
Fouled off down the right side. Swinging a ground ball. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Hit weakly on the ground. Fires to first in time.
Congrats to him on that first MLB win. I know he's been antsy waiting for it to come. It took a while, but now he can focus on win number 2 and beyond.
Sacks steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
On the ground. The turn by McLean at second. What a double play that was. Sacks, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 350, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Down the line, it's a base hit.
Find the ball.
So he gets on base and keeps it going. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Granny Sacks.
And it goes just foul.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Runner at first with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's in.
Sacks goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Sacks kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Granny Sacks. Sacks digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is that. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. It's softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1 up, 1 down. Runner at second, 2 down. That one fouled off.
Find the ball.
Base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's a one-run game. One down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies tosses to first. What a play. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sachs.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 6-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shoots.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win. Now the number 2 hitter, Granny Sachs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice.
On to the third inning, digging in, Granny Sachs. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His 11th of the year.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sachs.
Base knock
Find
right
the ball,
field.
find the ball, find the ball.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, man, out of those hands.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Sachs launched a homer in his most recent game. That's out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Sachs starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, one down. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Sachs had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sachs. And it's fouled away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lined into right, and there's 2 away. Rips that one center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
All right, good job right there.
Granny Sachs will hit next. 1 for 3.
Set.
You know, these
Oh,
Orioles,
inside.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Pena. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
And it beats him. What a play. Sacks. Digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Up the middle. Pena. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Sacks. Kept that hitting streak going. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.